Good morning, everyone. If you'd like to take your seats, please, we're going to go ahead and get started. I first want to welcome everybody to the Big Cell. I'm actually thrilled and happy that all of you are here. This is our first year for having this event, and we've gotten national exposure. There's people here from California, from Florida, Arkansas, Massachusetts, Minnesota, and Ohio, and I believe a couple of other states from Champaign, from downstate in Indianapolis, from Bloomington. And let's not forget all the people from the great Northwest Indiana. You know, at the end of the day, we're all here at 9 o'clock in the morning, some of us a little bit earlier, like myself, because we're passionate about what we're going to do here today. Entrepreneurship is truly a passion, and I am so excited that all of you are here to participate in this activity today. You know, passion is what's driving all of you here. I've had the opportunity to meet with most of you, or talk to you, or speak to you over the phone, over PowerPoints, and I see the same drive in all of you, that, you know, you're here to promote your product, you're here to promote your idea, and it's really exciting. You know, there was a couple people in the 70s that had the same type of drive. It's not the money that drives most of you. I realize that from speaking to you. It's to get your product out there, to get your service out there, and to show everybody what you've got going. Same type of attitude, two guys in the 70s. They didn't do it for the money. They did it to go out there and prove the world that we can make the world better. These two guys, anybody knows who they are? Bill Gates is maybe one of them, but Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, they basically came out and changed the way we live, didn't they? They put out the personal computer. Why did they do it? Did they do it for money? It wasn't for the money, was it? It was, they wanted to make the world a better place. Now, because of them, think about it. We're able to have a PC. Everything that you see in front of you is run by a PC. And when other people like IBM said that, no, we really just need PCs for who? Businesses. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak said, no, we need PCs for everyone. So, again, I welcome all of you. And I'm going to give you directions and instructions of how the whole process is going to work. For those of you that do not have a clicker, please go and get a clicker at this time. That's how you're going to vote. And I am going to explain the whole voting process in a little bit. But before we get started, I do want to welcome somebody from Purdue Leadership up here to welcome you as well. Vice Chancellor Ralph Rogers is here to welcome and get everybody started. So I'm going to have him come up here and introduce himself and welcome you, and then I'll come back up here and give you some instructions. Thank you.
Thank you, Dusan. Really, Purdue University Calumet and the Hammond Development Corporation are really thrilled that we are hosting this event today. This is a unique competition where you'll be able to take your elevator speech, hopefully, to a thriving enterprise. Purdue Calumet has had a commitment to something called experiential learning. That's our idea, is to not only do we talk about it, show it in the laboratory, but how do we engage people in actually doing things? This is part of our commitment to not only economic development, but to the development of entrepreneurism. Our Center for Entrepreneurship Success isn't just about telling people how to do it, it's showing people how to do it. That's what we're about, trying to create opportunities and environments and successes for those people who want to become entrepreneurs. This isn't just a textbook exercise for us, it's about an engagement with the community and with entrepreneurs in showing people and helping them create the environments and the opportunities to be successful in entrepreneurism. And this is a competition, and that's part of the experience we try to provide. If entrepreneurship is anything, it's about competition. You're in competition today, you're in competition in the marketplace for what you do. So today is the beginning for some of you in that. Some of you have been this for quite a while. and we continue to go on. This should be an interesting day. I hope we're all able to learn a few things and have some fun along the way. Welcome to our competition, and thank you for being here.
I would also like to welcome the Dean of the School of Management, Martine Duchâtelet, to come up here and welcome you as well. And then we'll come up here and get everything started.
Good morning. It's nice to see everyone here, the contestants, the families, the friends, the community partners. It's a nice group of people with a common goal, which is to encourage innovation, ideas, and entrepreneurship. Dushan told you I'm the dean of the school, so I have to quote the statistics to you, right? According to the latest US Census, 72% of net new jobs are created in firms that are employing fewer than 20 employees, so the small firms. And I think Purdue-Calumet, the Hamilton Development Corp., and the Northwest Indiana stakeholders know that regional economic development hangs very much on the success of small business. So here we are. Everyone has an idea. Some of them are more courageous than others and will pitch their idea this afternoon and this morning. These ideas are going to really amaze you. When we looked at the contestants' proposal, I was expecting, I was expecting real ideas, new products, new processes, and you're going to find that a lot of the ideas are actually very simple ideas, low tech or no tech, but very creative. They respond to a need we didn't know we had. They respond to a need maybe that can be created. Some are very, very practical. You could use the process or the service every day. Some are very, very technologically advanced. Some are green business. A lot of them are social entrepreneurship, not for profit, but for the good of, a category of people who need a particular service and are not getting it, or need a particular product and are not getting it. Some are manufacturing, some are retail, some are service, some are related to the health industry. You're going to be really entertained today. I would like to mention here the fact that this event couldn't take place, first of all, without the Entrepreneurship Center and the Hammond Development Corp. But it couldn't happen either without the support of a lot of people who offered either their time or money to make this event a success. So please look around at the table sponsors, look around at the screens that sometimes give you the logos of the various firms that are participating, and acknowledge that these people are out there to help with economic development, with innovation, with the development of young people and not so young people. Doesn't matter, age doesn't matter. And be ready to be entertained. So without any further ado, have fun.
And I also would like to reiterate the Dean's sentiment. This event couldn't have happened without the support of sponsors, without the support of key people that made this event happen today. Now, in beginning the process, I would like to explain to you the rules for those of you that have come to the coaching session, for those of you that have seen the videos that are online. I believe you know how the process works, but I would like to reiterate the process one more time. We're going to have, we're going to have every contestant come up here. You're going to have 2 minutes to pitch your idea. At the end of the 2 minutes, there's going to be a a PowerPoint, a video that's going to be on the screen that says, vote now. During this time is the only time that you can vote for the idea, and it's pretty simple. Button number 1, yes, we think they should move on to the final round. Button 2, no, we don't think they should move on to the final round. And you're going to get to do this at the end of every single presentation. For you presenters, when you're up here, you get your 2 minutes. We're going to request, by looking at the book, you know what order you're going to be in. We request that we go too deep. That means if number 1's pitching first, we expect number 2 or number 3 to be waiting. Because during the 30, 40 seconds that we're going to put the video on, the PowerPoint on there so you can vote, we expect the other team to get up here and get ready for their 2-minute presentation. We're hoping to make this a painless process and a smooth process so we can get ready for lunch at 12 o'clock. Our keynote speaker today will be Tim Smith from Walter E. Smith Furniture. We're going to have a panel discussion between 1 and 2 o'clock with all the judges, and we're going to have the final 10 go at 2 p.m. So again, just to kind of reiterate, please, when you're up at least 2 deep, come up here, get ready. Let's make it as smooth as possible. And please, don't forget that you're voting only during when the PowerPoint goes up there that says you can vote now for this team. Now, I just want to confirm a couple things with you before we move on. We do have quite a few people here, but there'll probably be more coming in as the day goes on. The votes will take place by percentage. That means if there's 200 people here right now, we're going to take how many percent of those 200 said move forward, not the amount of people. Because let's say there's 200 people now voting and there's 300 by, let's say, 11 o'clock. It's not going to be fair if we do it by the number itself, so we're going to do it by the percentage. So if there's 100 people voting and 80 of those people said that the idea should move forward, that's 80% of the people. And if it's 200 people by 11 o'clock and 160 say move forward, that means it's still 80% of the votes. So we're going to try to keep it consistent to make it fair for everybody. So again, I welcome everybody. And within a few minutes, please, the first 3 contestants in the book, in the order that you have in the book, please come up here and we'll get started. Thank you.